So today we will be hearing a story from
Rachel from the USA who is currently living in Indonesia.
That is correct, as you all know by now. 자, 그러면 레이첼 씨가 어떤 이야기를 해줄지 그리고 어렸을 때 무엇에 관심을 가지게 되었는지 이야기를 들어볼까요?
Okay, 레이첼 씨
나와주세요.
So a lot of people say that some people are just inherently better at languages than other people. And I actually don't agree with that. I think that all of us have the potential to be good at learning languages, and that has happened to be my hobby for most of my life. When I was 7 years old, my aunt came back from Paris and brought me some things from France, and she also spoke to me in French. And it was the first time I was really exposed to other languages, and I just wanted so badly as a kid to go to France and be cool like my aunt. And since I showed an interest in learning French, my parents bought me French cassette tapes, and I would listen to French as a kid, and eventually I had a private tutor, and it just went from there. And so ever since then, I've had love of learning languages, and it's been a hobby of mine. So I don't think that I am inherently better at other people than learning languages, but when it is a hobby, you spend a lot of your time toward improving your languages.
Yeah, wow. Rachel's story has some really good points.
It does. I didn't know she spoke French as well. I knew that she knew a lot of languages, but I didn't know French was one of them.
French is one of them, for sure. 자, 그러면 그 레이첼 씨의 이야기를 한 줄 한 줄 우리 분석을 좀 해볼까요?
Okay, let's take a look at the first sentence, and that is, so a lot of people say that. So a lot of people say that.
물론 이 문장 끝에 마침표를 찍게 되면 So a lot of people say that. That이라는 것을 그 말, 그것이라고 번역하면 이것도 완전한 문장이 될 수 있겠죠?
That's true.
네.
But in this case, that she's about to tell us afterwards what she thinks a lot of people say.
네, 그래서 이 that이라는 것은 여기에서는 뭐뭐라는 것을 이라고 연결해주는 접속사 형태가 되겠죠. 그래서 So a lot of people say that 어떤 내용인지 바로 뒤에 보겠습니다.
Okay, but before we tell you what it is, first we have to take a look at the clip. Let's watch.
Some people are just inherently better at languages than other people. Some people are just inherently better at languages than other people.
네, 이 문장 구조 때문에 조금은 듣기 어려웠을 수 있는데요. 한번 내용을 파악해 볼까요?
Okay, so this is what she said. Some people are just inherently better at languages than other people.
네, 여기에서 inherently 이미 배웠잖아요. 그래서 여러분 더 잘 들렸을 거고 여기 뭐가 어렵냐면 better가 나왔으니까 일반적으로 better가 들렸다. 그러면 그 다음에 뭘 예상해요? What do you expect to hear after that?
Better than
맞아요.
something or
네.
someone.
네, than이 들릴 거라고 생각을 하는데 better than인 것 같으면서도 다른 better at 이렇게 나왔기 때문에 어렵죠. Better at languages than other people.
Right.
순서가 좀 바뀌었어요.
Yes.
물론 전혀 문제 없는 문장이고요. No problem.
It's no problem.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine. And we use it in that case a lot. So like, oh, I'm better at sports than my siblings.
맞아요.
You know, we use that in a lot of cases. So make sure you remember that you don't necessarily have to say better than right away, but better at something than someone else.
그렇죠. 뭐 사실 better at 아니고도 better 하고 than 사이에 엄청나게 다양한 구조가 들어올 수 있어요. There can be many a wide variety of things that can come in between the two.
For example, she's a better mother than her sister.
여기서 better mother. Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
그렇게 mother가 들어갔군요.
Yeah, instead of at.
This book is better in many different ways than the other book.
Yeah.
뭐 이런 형태로도 다양하게 들어갈 수 있습니다. 그래서 some people are just inherently better at languages than other people. 어떤 사람들은 다른 사람들보다 언어를 선천적으로 잘한다고 a lot of people say 라고 지금 이야기하는 거죠. 다시 한번 들어보겠습니다.
Some people are just inherently better at languages than other people. Some people are just inherently better at languages than other people.
So, does she agree or disagree? Let's take a look at the next sentence. And I actually don't agree with that. And I actually don't agree with that.
그런데 사실 저는 그 말에 동의하지 않아요 라는 말이고요. 여러분 이 문장이 100% 이해가 되었다면 거기서 멈추지 마시고 한번 바꿔보는 거죠. And I actually disagree.
Oh, disagree with that,
네,
right.
disagree with that. 똑같은 말을 한다면
You don't agree or you disagree.
That's right. Don't agree, disagree. 둘 다 쓸 수 있어야겠죠? So if she disagrees, what does she think?
She thinks this in the next sentence. I think that all of us have the potential to be good at learning languages. I think that all of us have the potential to be good at learning languages.
I think that 저는 뭐라고 생각합니다. All of us, 우리 모두라는 말이죠.
All of us, every person.
Yeah, all 6 billion people in the world have the potential to 하면 잠재력이죠. 잠재력이 있다고 생각해요. To be good at learning languages. 언어를 배우는 것을 잘 할 수 있는, 즉 언어를 잘 배울 수 있는 잠재력이 우리 모두에게 다 있다고 생각해요. 라는 말이었습니다. So that's why she doesn't agree with the
sentence?
Yeah, with the previous sentence, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be said for anything, though. But I think some people are born with certain abilities that make them easier to pick up on certain things than other people. But we can all work hard and learn things and
맞아요.
be good at it.
네, 네. 사실은 뭐 선천적인 재능이라는 것이 전혀 없는 건 아니지만 특히 언어의 경우에는 특별한 게 없는 것 같아요. Like we can all learn, right?
Yeah.
If you want to be a great basketball player, if you're born with like tall genes maybe,
Yeah.
height genes,
It
그러면 좀
helps. Yeah.
도움이 되겠죠. 그렇지만 그 이외에는 노력이 모든 걸 결정한다고 볼 수 있는 분야가 많죠. 그 이야기입니다. Have the potential to. So you have the potential to, I don't know.
You guys have the potential to be fluent English speakers.
그렇죠. 여러분은 잠재적으로 또는 영어를 잘할 수 있는 잠재력이 있습니다. 라는
Right.
말인데 제가 메간 선생님의 잠재력을 뭔가 좋은 문장으로 만들어 보려고 했는데 잘 안 되더라고요. Couldn't think of anything.
You have the potential to be a good friend.
아하, yes. I'm happy with just having the potential. 잠재력이 있는 것만으로도 만족합니다. 다음 문장.
And that has happened to be my hobby for most of my life. And that has happened to be my hobby for most of my life.
네, 그리고 happen to 뭐뭐뭐 이거 이 문장이 나오고 있죠. 이 표현이 happen to는 마침 이렇다라는 말이죠. 그래서 저는 지금 언어 이야기를 하고 있고 그 다음에 뭐 잠재력이 있다고 생각하는데 그게 때마침 이 이야기가 나와서 말인데요. 그게 저의 취미였습니다. 언제? For most of my life. 제 인생 대부분 시간 동안. So most of our life meaning maybe like at a certain age something happened and ever since
Right.
she's been into languages.
That's true. And of course you can't really be into it when you're a baby
아, 맞아요.
or so young. So that's kind of why we say most of our life.
네. I've always loved coffee. 이렇게
Even when you
말하면
were a baby?
일종의 거짓말이 될 수 있어요. It's only partially true.
Yeah, yeah.
왜냐면 I've always는 태어났을 때부터가 돼야 되는데 그렇진 않잖아요. 그래서
Right. And in her story, I think she tells us specifically at what age she became interested in the next sentence.
Yeah, in the next sentence.
Right.
다음 문장에서 몇 살 때 관심이 생겼는지 나옵니다. 잘 들어보세요.
When I was 7 years old, my aunt came back from Paris. When I was 7 years old, my aunt came back from Paris.
그렇죠. 제가 7살이었을 때 한국 나이로는 8살이었겠죠.
Right.
제가라고 하다가 my aunt came back from Paris. Paris는 프랑스 파리죠. 그래서 이모가 파리에 있다가 돌아오셨는데 and what happened?
And brought me some things from France. And brought me some things from France.
네, 프랑스에서 몇 가지 물건들을 가져왔어요. 즉 선물을 가져온 거죠.
Probably snacks.
Yeah, maybe chocolate, cheese, maybe.
Yeah,
some
toys.
wine.
Since she's a little kid, 7,
Okay,
you know, she
no-
probably doesn't want wine.
No wine. No wine for kids. 그런데 이런 것들을 가져왔어요. Things, 사실 things라고 물건이라고 했지만 선물이죠.
Yeah, gifts, basically.
그리고 그 부분적으로만 들었을 때 오해할 수 있는 게 you can also misunderstand this sentence just hearing this part. Brought me. 저를 데리고 간 거일 수도 있잖아요.
Ah, right. She brought things from France for me.
그렇죠.
Yeah, instead of saying, you know, for me at the end, you could just say brought me in the beginning of the sentence as well.
Bring me a towel 하면은 수건 하나 갖다 주세요라는 말이죠.
Oh, okay, bring me 500,000 won.
That I don't owe you.
It's over there in your wallet.
Okay.
Please bring it to me.
I don't have 500,000 won in my wallet? Who has 500,000
You
won?
really have the potential to be a good friend, but it's not happening for you.
그렇군요. 돈을 내야 메간 선생님의 좋은 친구가 될 수 있는 건가요? 다음 문장.
And she also spoke to me in French.
어허.
And she also spoke to me in French.
speak라는 이 단어하고 언어 이름하고 잘 어울리죠. 그래서 we are speaking English 또는 speaking in English라고 해도 되는 거죠.
They're exactly the same.
네, 영어를 구사하다, 영어로 말하다 똑같은 건데 그래서 이모가 저한테 말도 프랑스어로 했대요. Interesting. Okay. And then what happened?
And it was the first time I was really exposed to other languages. And it was the first time I was really exposed to other languages.
그때가 처음이었어요. I was really exposed to other languages. 다른 언어들에 진짜로 노출이 된 것이 처음이었다고 합니다. So when you're exposed to something, it means you see it or hear
Right?
it.
You're seeing it or hearing it or experiencing it for the first time.
That's right. These days, I'm exposed to a lot of advertisements. Well, everybody's exposed to a lot of
Everyone
advertisements.
is. And when I came to Korea, I was exposed to Korean. Yeah. Because before, I didn't really have many experiences of hearing it, and I came here and I was like, oh wow, so this is Korean.
맞아요.
Yeah.
그래서 이제 exposed to 하면은 내가 그것을 보게 되었다라는 의미이기도 한데 또 반대로 she has been exposed 이렇게 말하면
yeah.
정체가 밝혀진 것도
Yeah.
되죠.
She was hiding some things, and she's been exposed. Now everything is out in the open. We
That's
know
right.
her secret.
Yeah, the truth, right? Or he has been exposed 이렇게 가능한데 be exposed to 이런 경우라면 그런 뜻이 아니고 많이 보게 된다 주변에서 많이. So again, I'm exposed to a lot of English
You
because because I have a lot of English
English-speaking
speaking
friends.
and coworkers and stuff like that. Let's move on.
And I just wanted so badly as a kid to go to France and be cool like my aunt. And I just wanted so badly as a kid to go to France and be cool like my aunt.
그리고 as a kid 어린아이로서 어린아이의 마음으로 어린아이였던 저는 I just wanted so badly 정말 간절하게 원했어요.
Yeah.
badly가 나쁘게는 아니죠.
Right. So in this case, if you want something badly, it means you really, really want it.
맞아요.
Yeah.
물론 나쁘게란 뜻도 있긴 한데 여기서는 want 하고 같이 쓰였기 때문에 간절히 무엇을 간절히 원했죠? To go to France, 프랑스에 가서 and be cool like my aunt. 이모 같은 멋진 사람이 되고 싶은. Be cool like my teacher. Be cool like my brother.
Be cool like 현우-쌤.
Be cool like me.
Yeah.
You have the potential to be cool like me if you try. 네, let's move on.
And since I showed an interest in learning French,
이 부분에서 showed an interest인데 on이 좀 작게 들리긴 했어요.
showed an interest.
Showed an
An
interest.
interest.
네, 그래서 아예 없는 것처럼도 들으셨을 수도 있습니다. And since 뭐뭐 했음으로 뭐뭐 했기 때문에 I showed an interest. 관심을 보이다. 관심을 표현하는 거죠.
So since she showed an interest, her parents did what? My parents bought me French cassette tapes and I would listen to French as a kid.
오.
My parents bought me French cassette tapes and I would listen to French as a kid.
네, my parents bought me. 저희 부모님이 저를 샀어요가 아니고요. 저에게 사준 거죠.
Right, they bought something for you.
그렇죠. 아까 그 bring하고 똑같네요. Bring something for me, bring me something.
Or bring something to me as well, you can say, in
to the-
this case.
그렇죠.
Because if you're over there, you're bringing something to me.
네, bring it to me. 이렇게 말할 수 있겠죠. Bring it for me 하면은 나를 위해서 좀 수고스럽지만
Yeah.
I know it's a lot of work, but please can you go out of your way and do something
it for
for
me.
me?
Right.
나를 위해서 가져와 줄 수 있어? 라는 의미라면 bring it to me는 나에게.
Right,
by는 이제 to는 쓸 수 없고 for me를 쓸 수 있죠.
right.
그렇지만 그런 거 다 안 쓰고 그냥 bought me 무엇을 사주셨다고요? French cassette tapes 그 프랑스어로 된 카세트 테이프를 사주셨고 and I would 과거에 종종 뭘 하곤 했다 listen to French as a kid 어렸을 때 프랑스어를 듣곤 했대요. Alright, and then
And eventually, I had a private tutor, and it just went from there. And eventually, I had a private tutor, and it just went from there.
그리고 결과적으로는 I had a private tutor 과외 선생님도 생겼고요. Private French tutor, I guess.
So she wasn't self-taught. She had a tutor.
tutor 맞아요. self-taught 저희가 얼마 전에 배운 적이 있죠. And it just went from there. 이것도 재밌는 표현이고 자주 쓰이는 표현이죠.
We do. So whenever you were exposed to something and you experienced something for the first time and you really loved it, you can just say, I started doing this and it went from there.
It went from there.
Yeah.
그곳으로부터 갔다. 여기서는 just가 들어가 있지만 just 빼도 상관없습니다. It went from there. 거기에서 시작이 되어 있어요. 그리고 미래형으로도 자주 쓰이는 게 일단 자료를 한번 알아봐. And we'll go from there.
All right.
정말 많이 쓰는 말이죠.
Yeah.
일단 이 옷을 사.
And we'll go from there.
Go from there.
Okay.
네.
So in our friendship, just give me 500,000 won and we'll go from there.
I knew you would
After
say that.
you do this, we will look into the next steps, or we will take the next steps.
그렇죠.
We will go from there.
Go from there. 일단 거기까지 가면 거기서부터 가자라는 말이죠. And then?
And so, ever since then, I've had a love of learning languages. And so, ever since then, I've had a love of learning languages.
그리고 ever since then, 그때부터 쭉 저는 I've had 가져왔습니다. A love of learning languages 또는 a love for learning languages. 둘 다 괜찮습니다. And then?
And it's been a hobby of mine. And it's been a hobby of mine.
It's been my hobby라고 하지 않은 이유는 뭐예요?
She's just sharing that it's one of her hobbies because she has many, so it's just a hobby of hers.
Exactly. 그래서 세 가지 표현이 있을 수 있습니다. It's been one of my hobbies. It's been a hobby of mine. 또는 it's been my hobby.
Yeah.
근데 앞에 두 개는 여러 개 중에 하나고 마지막은 꼭 그런 건 아니지만 not necessarily always 그렇지만 취미가 하나라는 의미도 조금은 전달할
Sometimes,
수 있어요. 네, 그래서 이렇게 말을 했고요. 그 다음
So I don't think that I'm inherently better than other people. Better what?
헷갈리시죠?
Yeah.
실제로 레이첼 씨가
Is that what
이렇게
she
말했어요.
said?
네.
Okay. So I don't think that I'm inherently better at other people than learning languages.
자, 이게 이제 원어민들도 말을 하다 보면 말이 일종의 이제 꼬인다고 하는 예예요. 사실 여러분도 지금 고칠 수 있습니다.
Yeah.
Better than other people at learning languages.
But I guess she just flipped them.
네.
Yeah, so when I read it, I was like, what? Is this right?
저는-
She flipped them.
그렇죠.
Yeah.
저는 메간 선생님이 이거를 어떻게 읽는지 보고 싶었어요. 실제로 레이첼 씨가 이렇게 말을 했어요. 그렇지만 우리는 들으면서 여과할 수 있죠.
Right.
So just keep paying attention.
Yeah, keep paying attention.
When we play the clip 2 more times later on.
Yes.
네, 그렇지만 지금 실수로 이렇게 바꾼 거고 다른 사람보다 언어를 제가 선천적으로 더 잘 배운다고는 생각하지 않아요라는 문장입니다. 앞에서도 자주 나왔던 구조이니까 어렵진 않죠. 그리고
And the
마지막
final
문장.
sentence. But when it is a hobby, you spend a lot of your time towards improving your languages. But when it is a hobby, you spend a lot of your time toward improving your languages.
그리고 그게 뭐 잘 배운다고 생각하진 않지만 그런데 when it is a hobby 그게 취미가 되면 시간을 많이 쓰게 되죠. 언어 실력 키우는데. Spend a lot of your time toward. 그쪽을 향해서 시간을 많이 쓴다라는 재미있는 표현까지도 마지막 문장에 나왔습니다.
Okay.
Alright, so that concludes the story. We're gonna listen
Let's
to
do
it
it two more times. So make sure you listen for that part when she said better at language learning.
No, better at other people than.
Okay. Make sure you listen for that part. Okay.
Okay.
So let's watch two more times. Rachel 씨 다시
나와주세요.
나와주세요.
So a lot of people say that some people are just inherently better at languages than other people. And I actually don't agree with that. I think that all of us have the potential to be good at learning languages, and that has happened to be my hobby for most of my life. When I was 7 years old, my aunt came back from Paris and brought me some things from France, and she also spoke to me in French. And it was the first time I was really exposed to other languages, and I just wanted so badly as a kid to go to France and be cool like my aunt. And since I showed an interest in learning French, my parents bought me French cassette tapes, and I would listen to French as a kid, and eventually I had a private tutor, and it just went from there. And so ever since then, I've had love of learning languages, and it's been a hobby of mine. So I don't think that I am inherently better at other people than learning languages, but when it is a hobby, you spend a lot of your time toward improving your languages. So a lot of people say that some people are just inherently better at languages than other people. And I actually don't agree with that. I think that all of us have the potential to be good at learning languages, and that has happened to be my hobby for most of my life. When I was 7 years old, my aunt came back from Paris and brought me some things from France, and she also spoke to me in French. And it was the first time I was really exposed to other languages, and I just wanted so badly as a kid to go to France and be cool like my aunt. And since I showed an interest in learning French, my parents bought me French cassette tapes, and I would listen to French as a kid, and eventually I had a private tutor, and it just went from there. And so ever since then, I've had love of learning languages, and it's been a hobby of mine. So I don't think that I am inherently better at other people than learning languages, but when it is a hobby, you spend a lot of your time toward improving your languages.
네, 이번에는 또 재미있는 표현들 몇 가지 배우러 가보겠습니다.
Okay, it's time for Street
Smart!